Master Pater.
Yeah, Master Pater.
God damn.
So after leaving Parvis, you traveled down the road through the Great Plains for a while until you came to a crossroads and essentially like a graveyard commemorating the soldiers that died in the march going north to
Dank.
What is the graveyard commemorating, King?
going this oh, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, no, it was
We can
a
hear you
small
now.
bump, a small blip. Don't stress.
All right. So
Yeah, graveyard commemorating.
the march to the north, which was a very fast-paced march that the Regalians had to do in order to defend the northern border from the Zanyans a few hundred years ago. Many died along the way because of the forced pace of the march. Along with the soldiers, you also had the general of the army that led it. At that graveyard, you got attacked by some very large gnolls and some other like small little lackey gnolls. After defeating them, you guys decided to move on to Vicintus instead of going to Minima. You would know that it takes another probably 4 hours to get there. But before that, we're going to do our questions. All right. Isaac, what do you think happens after you die?
Well, whoever owns you takes you straight to their realm, essentially.
Okay. All right, Atlas. You're essentially still kind of growing up. So, did you have to grow up fast from the moment that you gained consciousness to now? Would you consider that you had to grow up fast?
Spiritually, yes. Many different vessels, but yeah, everyone in my world has to grow up fast.
Okay. Nork, who do you look up to?
I look up to. I have an uncle, and he was the. Anyone read Aragon? He was the storyteller, cool guy of the village, and he was really well respected, but he disappeared.
It froze. Hello.
The aspect of mystery.
Hey, Bryce.
Can you hear me? Oh, froze again.
Yeah, I know, Connor. Like, I'm like the music.
How you start bumping? This is just crazy. What is this?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Martin
So,
just blinks.
Last I heard was your uncle, the storyteller, who disappeared.
Yeah, shortly before I started traveling.
Okay.
Hope I
Get the
can
cool
run into
red
him.
sword.
Yeah, he's just the cool resident, don't tell them you're strong because they don't have to find out you were in a war, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Classic
All right.
veteran.
Serwin, when you go to a tavern, what do you order?
Water.
Wow.
Usually.
Yeah, so far.
Bartenders love him!
Sherwin's the only one out of us that has gotten drunk twice, though.
That's how monks go hard.
All right, and with that, we resume. You're on your way to Vicintus.
Have we already taken like a short or a long rest?
You have not. You just continued your way on to Vicintus.
Okay then. Wait, Julian was heading the cart last we left off.
Yeah, so Julian kind of goes, man, I'm going to take a nap. And he rolls off into the back of the cart.
Yep.
So who would like to take care of it?
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, fucking.
There you go. There you go.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Can we all do that? Yeah, we can do that.
Hello?
Oh, I got soft lock because I spammed too hard. Oh wow.
Can
That
you
was
hear
so
me?
good.
Hello?
Salute.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Yes.
Now we can.
Okay, so where did I cut out? Oh my god. This is insane.
Okay.
There
you
it
hear me?
is.
Hello?
Hello.
Alright. Where did I cut out? I
Uh,
literally think
Julian yawned.
Julian yawned. Okay. Fuck this, I'm gonna take a nap. And he just jumped in the back of the cart and rolls out his bedroll and goes to bed. Again? Can you hear me?
No. Sorry, I was testing the perfect one. The ear with the hearing aid seems like an obvious choice to spam when I can't see you or hear you. So
Okay.
that's what I'll do.
I wonder what Isaac, or I wonder what Isaac. I wonder what
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone again.
No, I can hear you.
He's like loading on my screen.
Wait, what's
I'm
this guy's
becoming
name?
more and more convinced spamming those things will slow me down, so.
Okay.
I wonder what Julian's sleep talking would be like. He'd be like, kill the enemy.
Murder, kill.
Like combination of Star Fox and Link, I imagine. Like, come on! Like he's like just like, I'll kill you. Just,
So who's taking care of the cart?
I'll take the card.
Okay. Two of you who are not Nork, roll perception for me.
Rolling that
Alrighty then.
perception, baby.
Let's see.
I will assist the other person that rolls perception.
Well, it's a two-person one anyway, so.
So do we add
Okay.
those
So
we have
together?
perceived
'Cause
nothing.
We're gonna need to.
Not hard. So long as one of you got high enough, it's not hard. You actually hear Julian kind of mumbling to himself, Samantha and Thomas. You hear like names, essentially, specifically Samantha and Thomas.
Sam. I'm surprised the other name wasn't fucking what's his dog's name?
Fergus.
Fergus.
Fergus, yeah.
All right.
Fergus. You guys like fucking pussy. Stop being a pussy. God damn. All right. These names ring any bells for anyone?
No, not even a slight.
No.
I'm gonna just write him down though.
God damn it! I just wrote down Samantha Fergus. Samantha Thomas.
John Jacob, Samantha Fergus Smith.
So, you can take a long rest right now if you'd like, as you guys travel down the road to Vicintus.
Roger that. I will most
Alright.
definitely like put my little pack up, lay back.
I only
And
need
it's
4 hours of
a
sleep
little
because I'm an
snooze.
elf, by the way, to do my long rest. So
No, okay. Then you get a
You
long.
said we have enough time for a long rest or short rest? You said.
It's 4 hours, so.
that's my stat. I get to do it, but I'm also driving, so I don't know if I get to do it.
It does not count as a long rest because you are actively doing something that
If
requires.
he wants to sleep, I can take the wheel.
No, I'm good to go. I'm 21 out of 30. Pretty good.
Well, I'm gonna be useless either way, because with the short rest, you only get like a few of your hit points back, and I'm almost dead. So
Okay, cool.
Probably
good.
not good.
Yeah. Well, it's my racial class. France. I meditate deeply for 4 hours, remaining semi-conscious, and it becomes 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, you need to be fully conscious to drive a cart.
right, but I'm driving.
Isabel's driving. So
Oh, okay,
I
you
can-
switched out. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna do that.
because
How
me
many-
sleeping isn't really gonna help that much.
How many hit die is it again that we get to roll?
You get to roll as many hit die as you want, but you only get one back every long rest.
Gotcha. It looks like I have
3 right now.
You should all have a max of 4.
Right.
I think you probably used it before.
I don't use hit dice for stuff yet. I don't think.
It's typically for recovering your health, like
Let's
on
do
short
one.
rest.
I
Okay.
see.
I'm just rolling 1.
So 2.
All right. It's your hit die. It's the dice plus your Constitution modifier.
Ooh. Okay.
So you can hit that short rest button, right? And it should do it for you.
Where's that again?
That only resets certain things.
Oh,
I
I
don't
see.
think it like increases your health for you.
It's
Okay.
It's not fully fleshed out.
Oh, I see. It's
Gotcha.
underneath the characteristics.
So I have a Constitution of 4, so that means I got 6. Is that
Yep.
Okay.
And so
Nice
human rest
roll,
for 8 hours is a long rest.
8 hours is a long rest for most creatures.
Okay, so I get to just go back to full then. If I have 4 hours, that's the point
Yeah.
of trance.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
And Julian, you're doing a short rest? Or not Julian. Isaac, you're doing a short rest?
Yeah, let me go ahead and hit that. Should be a D8. Yep.
It's fucking music, man. Go dance with the Sam.
Oh, nice. 8.
Jesus.
And then
Damn. Max healing.
Samwise, just go dance with it.
9, 10. All right, so then that would be a 30. We'll go back a little bit. A little bit. All right.
All right.
Just got a
You
little
guys,
nap.
you guys hear once again the familiar sound of the ocean wind coming
Oh,
closer.
no.
Sahuagin! Let's go.
So
And then you hear the faint
once
sound
again,
of it's Sahuagin underwater.
We're gonna be the reason they make a shark fin suit band.
Sahuagin fin soup.
Internet.
A delicacy where I'm from.
Alright, what's going on, Bryce? We heard some waves or something. You said.
Yeah.
Changing that.
So you're hearing waves as you approach the ocean, the coast again. In the distance, you see a large stone wall rising up out of the ground. There's some people lined up, trying to get in, and sparse amount of people going out of the city. Oh yeah, something I forgot about in the recap. You also talked about meeting up with Conclave of the Changelings of Salune.
Hell yeah, my brother's ancestors.
You approach, you see the line off in the distance going into the town, the walled-off city.
well, got to get in one way or another. Where seems to be the main gate.
The road leads to the main gate.
You said that there's a line.
There's a line of what seems to be kind of merchants or peasant class people standing and ready to enter the...
We could cut them.
I think it'd be really funny, so I'm gonna do it. But what if Serwin like road rages? He's like, what's the hold up? And he like drives the cart around this line of people.
That's right, Serwin. Let's skip all these fucking peasants. We're much more important than them.
I just don't understand why they can't have 2 lanes. One for those who want to enter, not to sell wares, and what if I have a question? We need to.
Yeah, our business is
Leave it
much
around.
important. Much more important.
Maybe I don't want to enter. Maybe the toll's too high. They should give some sort of forewarning. Post someone out further. We drive straight up to the gate, where
Yeah.
everyone else in line is also.
All right, you go along the
he's
road
frozen
on
again.
the...
Oh no.
He looks displeased though.
Hello, can you hear me?
God
Yeah.
damn it! I had a whole system set up for this
Can you
line
hear me?
outside
Hello?
with all the merchants.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go along the line, you get to the front. You hear kind of people like cursing, saying, "Hey, back of the line!" But you're just kind of keep going forward. Eventually, you reach the front gate, and you see several armed guards with spears and shields and rather well-made armor. One of them steps forward and says, "Halt! We need you to go to the end of the line. You can't just go ahead."
Let us through.
Is
That
this
was
Parvis? Is this Parvis?
I just wake
No,
up
this
slowly.
is Vicentis.
Vicentis.
Oh, Vicentis.
We're
Oh,
in
right, we see
Vicentis.
I put my head
well,
out of the cart.
we're not merchants, good sir.
Okay, then. Get to the
We're
back of the
sleeping
line.
bags.
We are
Sleeping
actually
in the back of the line.
we're
Who's there to
actually
be in the front?
ambassadors for the Bishop of Vigilate. We've come here on important business.
Roll deception.
I help him with the roll.
Depends. What are you saying? It doesn't really matter because he rolled the higher
You
one.
can say whatever you want, Nork.
Well, if he says something really bad, I'll choose to give you a disadvantage.
Yo gabba gabba. Yo.
Yeah, I'll just say that it's true. The bishop really sent us. We wouldn't be lying about this kind of thing. I actually came from a family where standing in the back of the line was kind of a big deal. So I wouldn't do this normally.
He's a stickler for rules. You can believe him.
He looks at you, you all, and notices that you're not the typical, peasant or merchant. Says, "All right, you still need to pay the fine to enter.
And what would that be?
It'll be 5 gold.
So
Oh
all
wait,
these
no,
people in line
5
have to
silver.
pay 5?
5 silver. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, your broke ass can't get in. He's frozen.
Guys, we could definitely try to.
5
now
silver.
DM is
5
out of play for
silver.
a second, so
5
we can definitely
silver.
text
Hello.
Riot
Can you hear me?
about the
We
goal
can-
being too high.
I
We
love
can-
that
I-
idea. I adore that idea.
I Eldritch Blast the entire row of merchants.
Too high.
Yeah.
I suggest an alternative. What if we did the Starbucks thing where they do that they
Can
do in
you
the
hear me?
drive-thru where they're
Hello?
like, pay for the person behind me too, and we each pay 10 gold.
You can pay 40 gold.
I'm
If you
not
want
paying
to.
for somebody that I do
You
not
could
give a
just
shit
you
for.
just pay for me, not a stranger.
But then what if they come in handy later? What if they're like, oh, you're the kind person that paid my fare to get in the city. Let me back you up. I'm actually chief of ladders from Parv for you to get to that tower.
Oh
What a
yeah, we need a
trillion
ladder
ladder-
for
yeah,
a tower that we may or may not be
If-
going into.
If 1 trillion tower man shows up, I will absolutely pay for his ticket. Like any shop owners out there who I can sponsor lightly for maybe
How about one of you turns around and just asks the guy, "What do you do?"
So
What-
sorry.
what
What,
wares
what
do
were you
you
guys?
sell?
So I meant to say 5 silver.
So,
So-
and then I went, and then I go, so everyone in line, like pretty loudly, so the people in line can hear me, and I go, so everyone in line has to pay 5 silver to get in?
Yes.
And how long has this been going on?
Years.
And
All right.
everyone's okay with this? Sort of asked the crowd behind me in the line.
You hear an elderly man say, "Well, actually, doesn't matter what they like. This is the city's rules."
I'm gonna
City's
go
rules.
slip him. I'm gonna slip him 1 gold, and I'm gonna say this is for us and the person behind us.
He takes the gold, pockets it. Right. When you get to the front of the line, I'll let you in.
I get a
No, we're
proof of
actually
signature?
pretty urgent, so we have to get in immediately. I'm afraid it's quite time sensitive.
Can
Flash
you
the
prove that you're
scroll.
from? Okay. As you said that, you flash the scroll that you have with the Bishop of Vigilate
With the-
sign. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, well, yeah. Please enter. We will have to do a test though.
A test?
The COVID test.
Some
Yes,
of us don't
it's-
have
Mandatory, isn't it?
the IQ for that.
No, not that kind of test. We need to check to make sure you're not a changeling. We've been having changeling attacks.
So is that the 5
Changeling
silver
attack.
goes to pay for the changeling test?
Partially. It's also so pretty much what we need to do is take out a piece of silver and press it against your skin.
Nice. I can do that right now. Grabs a coin.
No, it needs to be ordained silver.
Silver. Yes.
Excuse me.
Uh,
So who's
Don't
first?
trust that bird. I'll go.
I'll go. All right, Connor, you go first. North goes first.
I do a flip to get into position.
Roll acrobatics. Okay.
Does he make
You don't stick the landing perfectly. You stumble a little bit, but you do manage to get it done.
I definitely. You don't think I have advantage? I'm in front of all my friends.
No.
Brutal.
Um,
Alright, so
and
does he give me the silver?
yeah, he takes out a kind of just this like cylinder of silver and places it onto your wrist. Nothing really happens. So, all right, head in.
I go next. I like walk.
Oh, he's back.
Hello. Sorry, I couldn't.
King is back.
Hello.
I heard I walk, and then that's it.
I walk awkwardly close to him. So his like face is like right in my chest or tummy. I don't know what race he is, so or
All right.
species or whatever. So I just get like really close and I'm like looking down at him.
He's just a human, average size. He says, all right, I need you to expose some skin from your armor. Can you hear me?
All right, I got to. I walk.
Can you hear me?
Walk a
Hello?
lonely road.
Hello. Oh my god. Hello, can you hear me?
That's a good idea.
hello.
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 Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Oh no.
Come on.
No, he disconnected the bot. But we can't hear Bryce still.
I was like, the static is gone.
Can you hear me?
I'm
Hello.
Yeah.
we hear you.
Hello.
Okay. So as you approach the guard,
Oh boy.
I heard it.
Yeah.
hello? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Mother Mary, is that you?
All right.
Shalom.
Alright,
So-
Bryce, we stopped the Discord stream. Just one last thing for your German interweb to handle.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would really prefer if we were able to see each other, but oh my god, shut up. But can you hear me now? Like relatively
Yeah.
clearly?
Mhm.
For sure.
Okay. So as you walk up to the guard and try to you like chest bump him in the face, I guess. He asks, "All right, I need you to expose some skin from under your armor."
You can go ahead and try. Take my glove off.
Now you have to pay me 5 silver.
He says, all right," and he tries to pull. He grabs your like what essentially is your hand, and you see him lean back and try to pull the glove off, and you see he puts his like leg up on your stomach and tries to like push off of you, and he still can't quite get it off.
They call you a guard? You have no strength.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
All right, listen here. We just need you to expose some of the skin. Then do it yourself.
Wait, you cut out a little bit. What'd you say?
We need you to show. We need the skin. We need to do the test.
I think his guard said that you should do it yourself. Like, you should take out some of your skin then, or show some of your skin then.
Good.
Yeah, literally.
Do it. Come on, buddy. You're holding up the line. Give us a leg.
They just want Steve.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the
Yeah.
background. I'm gonna rile up the crowd. Show some skin, buddy.
So yeah, he's asking you to take off the glove yourself.
This is my skin flesh bag.
What the hell does that even mean?
He's a man of metal. He's not of this world. Probably.
Can't change into that.
We
I
don't
promise
know.
you that much.
What the hell am I supposed to do here then?
Well, you can
Yeah.
either give him a special badge, or you can continue trying to press silver into metal and wait for nothing to happen.
Look, obviously he's
changeling,
not
Lord.
he's not a changeling. A changeling wouldn't be able to mimic the feeling of metal and armor on their body. So
Otherwise, they'd always be armored, and they'd be an even scarier race than they are. So this is obviously not a changeling.
God, that would be terrifying. He looks
Yeah,
over at
they're
you.
not armored changelings.
Oh. Don't make that.
Atlas
Transformers.
starts Too soon, Bryce. Too soon.
All right, now let me through before I change you.
Okay.
What was that?
All right.
And you see all the
You
other
said
guards get ready to they have their spears ready.
Did I stutter?
I'm just
he's naturally rowdy. You're gonna have to forgive him.
I start walking forward, past the guard.
You see guards
I gave
run
you
up.
your chance.
You see 7 guards run up with spears. Say, back up!
Lordy.
I turn around and hold out my arm. Then test me.
This one's with you. And he looks back over at you 3.
Just give him a test so he can feel good. He's feeling left out right now because he's made of metal.
Yeah, he doesn't like to be discriminated against.
And it's hard for him, because he does have to disguise himself, and it's kind of hard day after day not to be able to,
You couldn't
Yeah,
imagine
metal's
what he
part of my
has to go
culture.
through on a daily basis.
So let's just give him, clearly you both want to fight each other, so can we maybe do unarmed combat, release some tension? You have any training you can throw at him?
I don't
Some
want to
guards
fight
you
anybody.
can-
This guy's been aggravating us the whole time. In fact, all of you are just cutting the line.
That's not true. You said we could come. We showed you the thing, the signature of the bishop. We even paid you, and you've been entertaining us. We passed your test, and now he's picking a fight.
Well,
so you
only
can
2
give
of
it
you
to
have
him.
passed the test. This one hasn't. The other one's been standing there
Okay.
just watching and laughing at all of you.
This
Then
guard's about to
maybe
lose his
pass the
living
test.
privileges.
Speak to the supervisor, actually. Do you have a boss?
Yeah, I want to see the manager.
Yeah, if you guys are guards and getting this upset over
Yeah, the
one
bishop is
person
not gonna be
causing a
happy.
little
If
bit
you
of a
want me to
rile.
wait if you want the bishop to know that the whole reason we're
whistles.
late is because we were getting
And
heckled.
you see 7 more guards roll up.
Oh, cool, yeah, try to heckle the people on urgent business from the bishop. This will look really good when we report it back. Sounds awesome.
Great,
Okay,
I'll call my
this is what
captain,
we-
and then we'll see if you're really, if you have any business from the bishop. He
Sounds
looks at
great.
you.
You gonna call
Great.
your captain or
Follow
maybe
me
10
to the
more guards?
constable, as he says, and he ushers you guys through.
Nice.
All right, we go to the constable.
Oh,
I
great.
leave.
Be a smaller area to
I
kill
sneak
the
away.
Rolled
You sneak away.
stealth
Yeah, can I like
with disadvantage
piggyback on that
because they
stealth?
were looking at all of you.
Yeah, there's also 10
fuck.
like
billion
walking
guards.
backwards, looking at us like fucking Morrowind.
Yeah.
Isaac, you're also rolling stealth.
I'm trying. It's still loading. There we go.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh.
And you see several arrows land right where you're trying to go. Thump, thump, thump. You look up, and at the top of the wall, there's actually many archers.
Oh man, we don't have the time for this.
Well, we're finally in. There's no beef now, right?
So, as
Have
you
you
guys go
ever
in,
heard-
the guards lead you to the constable.
Yes.
One sec.
It's McGonagall.
I look back at the crowd and be like, "Can you believe this? Such a prestigious town discriminating against one lonely traveler."
Fuck you! You cut the line.
They're gonna charge you all 1 gold, and I paid for you, and I'm gonna like look at the person directly behind us.
The old geezer.
And you hear the geezer say, "Well, I think that they actually are quite nice folks."
Bro, they're literally just cops. You watch one cop call over 15 other cops, and then there's a bunch of them shooting at us on our way to go get investigated.
Hey,
Because
yo,
Mr.
what is
Mr. Big
this?
Chilling doesn't have an ego issue at all. Mr. Pseudo Captain Guard.
He literally is just
Assistant.
doing his job, and you guys have been not letting him do
Just-
that, and also insulting him the whole time. So
Uh,
yeah,
More patience. If he's a city guard, he should be trained in mental.
we don't
Yeah.
even
Oh,
have
well,
that in
that's-
modern times. What do you
No.
mean? We don't even have that in modern times.
Well, there's no hope for modern times.
Yeah,
but in the
listen, man.
past-
Your
This
practice
isn't
in
intense.
His
your
job
practice
is to yell a lot and get more guards to come over.
your practice in de-escalation discourse is severely lacking, and I would love to discuss that with your constable.
Hey, do you guys have an icebox? Like, I need to send in a complaint.
Yeah, Alice just needed some chill time.
As you continue this berration of this officer, as he leads you to the what would be the constable, he leads you through what seems to be where the low town is, essentially. So this is where you see mostly tieflings, half-orcs, dwarves, kind of like being centered in this part of the city.
That ain't right.
And it's similar to like the low town that you saw in Vigilate. This is just primarily those 3 races, or races that are considered chaotic or evil by most people.
I start
And-
thinking. And I ask him, is the prison near here?
He doesn't answer. He just keeps going.
I start beating him up.
Are you?
Yeah, if this guy's taking me to a jail cell, he's dead.
I
Like,
attack him.
I'll
Alright.
kill this guy.
Please don't. Please
You
don't
have
attack the guard.
7 guards around you, and
Please
you're
don't attack
barely
the
away
guard.
from the gate.
Oh my
But sure,
God.
go ahead and roll attack. Roll attack with
I-
advantage. It is a
Put my hand-
surprise round. Go
Put my
ahead.
hands up. I use my surprise attack because I actually get to roll. I have advantage or initiative on
Just
advantage
stop,
because my bow.
Serwin.
No, only Serwin, because she didn't communicate to you guys that she was actually going to
Oh.
attack.
God, yeah,
So-
no.
He blocks on the key attacks.
I can't do anything, guys. Not even my advantage on initiative can help. It is a surprise attack on 7 guards.
insist on doing this at every city you're going to go to.
Brother, I'm trying
Maybe
to
they
find a
should
way.
get better guards.
Do I see this attack happening?
Yes, but first we're going to have to decide what happens. So,
Mhm.
just 1 attack or 2? What are you doing? You have 2 attacks.
I'm doing. Me?
She's
Yeah.
going for the roundhouse kick.
Wait, why do I have 2?
Because you have naturally 2 for your. Oh wait, no, never mind. Key point makes it so that's
Key-
3.
Key point
Yeah,
is 2.
my bad, my
Yeah,
bad.
so
All right, yeah. So
Wait, actually, no, it can't be surprise attack. That's part of the bow you gave me.
yes, but you're not being surprised attacked. She is surprise attacking.
Surprise!
I could take an opportunity attack when a creature enters melee range of me. Would that count if that creature is Serwin?
No, because he was always in melee range of you. Can you hear me?
yeah.
And you weren't in combat until just now. You can. Yeah.
But
So
that's
you
not
see.
opportunity attacks. I understand. Like, yeah, you're right. It wasn't like it got triggered or anything. It's
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Let's find
God.
out. Let's
I don't
find
want
out
murder
what
ball. I
happens.
don't want a murder ball. I just wanted to talk some shit and change their system. But
So, alright, so what's happening right now? Did she go through with the attack or what? Like, present
Yes,
time what's happening?
I've been trying to say.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the course of action here.
As you see them walking along, you see suddenly Serwin deck the back of the head of the guard as he stumbles forward and falls onto the ground. Whoever's going to be fighting, roll initiative.
I roll initiative to put my hands up and drop my weapons.
I immediately just put my hands up.
That's what I was rolling for in the first place. Was just to. That's what I'm doing.
I hesitate for a second just to see what happens. I just want to see the reaction.
All right.
Am I
Well,
able to do it?
Sherwin. Let's see.
My intention is to kill this guard. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
God damn.
He's a changeling! He's a changeling! He flashed his eyes at me!
Oh, get the
After
owl.
my next turn, if I survive till then, I'm attacking Alice.
Me?
Yeah.
I was saying the guard was a changeling.
No, I'm not unrelated. I'm attacking you because I want to go
If
to
you
jail.
attack Atlas,
You're gonna
you will
die.
return
Your
in
character's
kind.
like literally, literally about to
So
just
that's
get out of
two
the campaign.
17s, a 16, and a 12 to hit you.
2 17s, a 16 as well.
So I think one of them misses. What's your AC?
For me,
Yes.
17.
All right. So 2 of those hit. Immediately dealing 11 points of damage.
I'm down.
You guys see Sherwin get speared immediately, and as he falls down to the ground.
Through the brain.
Can I have
Right.
negative HP?
Through
Well-
the
Just
feet.
imagining the sound that would make a
The
bird
bird brain.
being fucking brained.
So
Fucking
as
feathers everywhere.
you see like Sherwin deck the guy in the back. He falls to his knees momentarily. As all of a sudden you see 2 spears go into Sherwin, and 2 others. Sherwin manages to like duck out of the way that would have been lethal blows. And you see Sherwin drop to the ground. What do you do?
Look,
Well, I
we weren't
definitely
with
have
him.
More than 11 HP. So. All right, I'm not trying to get this beef, man. This is too much heat. They got like fucking 23 archers up on the wall.
We're in the
alone.
compound of Limitless Association, so we should not try to play them.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip. I go. We never talked about that. I'm not sure what that was about, and I sure would love a chance
As-
to talk about it.
As
before
you say
kill
that,
me.
the front guard stands up, like rubbing the back of his head. He's like, right, off to the brig, all of you.
That was just him. We rode in on the same cart, but we picked him up along the way. I
Oh
don't
no
know
no
what
no
his
no
deal
no
was.
no no no! This one's going somewhere else.
Solitary.
Okay. Should we heal? Should we bring her up, or?
No, we
that
got this.
later?
As you see him being dragged by his legs.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
we'll see you. We'll see you
cool.
later, hopefully. Thanks for the hospitality, and good luck out there, Servant.
Nope, you're still coming with us.
They're going somewhere else, but we're going
Yeah.
all to the brig.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then looks like we don't have to carry Sermon.
Yeah, they got it.
Step over the trail of blood, just a huge puddle and bird excrement, and just start
Bird
walking.
excrement.
So as you're
Yeah,
dragged,
shit
Shit
yourself when you die.
you're pushed through the streets and eventually come to a river, to which you cross a large bridge. On your right, you see a walled-off, kind of gated church, similar to the one that you saw in Vigilate, in the very center of the town, that seems to bridge the river. Oh wait, did I shift you guys over to the? Yeah, I did.
Not
You guys
yet.
can see,
Oh, the
see
town?
city.
Yeah, the town.
As you cross the bridge, you see onto your left there's a large reservoir of water, just pooling there. You're kind of wondering how it manages to like sustain itself there, despite there being a river that goes out to the sea. And you see Serwyn's unconscious body being dragged over to the church, while you guys get dragged over to right here, where there's a large, stone and wooden building. There's several guards staying outside of that, and they walk you into it.
Oh, fuck. Can you ping it again? Good little
Can you hear me?
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it where Nork is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So as you dragged in Nork, Serwin, and Atlas. By the way, Julian's just napping in the cart still. They
He can
didn't.
stay there.
They didn't even notice. He's just there.
You said Nork Serwin Atlas, but I think you meant to say
Oh, Nork, Atlas,
Isaac.
Isaac. Excuse me.
Well, they can just test him when he
That's
wakes
me.
up. Or we left him there. I should have left a note that said, or I should have left a note and a piece of silver that says he's not a changeling. Test him yourself. Damn it.
And
Complimentary tester on
Yeah.
the.
On the house.
you see them kind of take you into like pretty much a holding cell. They say sit, and they push you in there.
All of us?
Yes.
Is the guard that got spanked by Serwin with us still? Is he the one who escorted us, or were we handed off to a different guard?
He came in with you into the central, like what you would assume
into,
is
like,
kind of like a
right.
central guard station.
But he's not with us currently, or within your shot.
Say that he's like walking out of the room that after he pushed you into the cell.
All right, and I go, "Hey, Chief Guard."
What?
I go, "I'm really sorry about that. I don't have a lot of money, but
I'm really sorry.
I'm really sorry about it." And I throw him 4 silver, and I go, "Here's what should have happened regarding our tests for 4 travelers. Instead, if you'd be so kind as to find our cart before you impound it, we have another companion in there. He is asleep as I was before our bird friend cut to the front of the line in the vehicle before derailing, literally and metaphorically, into what has happened now. So I'd really appreciate it if you could if you could bring him to us and just throw him in jail or do the changeling test there. But sorry about that. This
He's a
was
friend of
not
yours?
premeditated." Yeah, he's a good guy.
Then I'll gladly throw him in this cell.
Yeah,
As he
there
takes
is
your 4
born,
silver and goes off.
Good talk.
I
Whereas
am
full
going
hearts.
to attempt to cast command on him.
Oh my god.
All right. Go ahead.
You owe me 4 gold, Isaac, if this
So
goes
since
wrong.
this is you spent that yourself. My gold is my own, dog.
Yeah, well, you're spending.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's
So
actually
it's a
more.
wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes. Hold up. Typical commands doesn't matter. Wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Points you're looking for.
I want
I
to see what it
am
says at higher
lost.
levels.
I'm
When you
weak.
cast a second
That's
spell level or higher, you can infect one additional creature of a slot above first. So it's just the guard. It's just him.
Yeah, it's 18.
He rolled an 18.
Yeah.
God damn it! All right.
He has,
Yeah,
a,
never
he has a
mind.
+0. He just rolled an 18.
Okay then.
Does it say whether or not the person knows when you try to do it?
The target doesn't move, takes no actions. The flying creature is not able to float. Doesn't remain in the air. It doesn't say. I can imagine.
All right, I'll say that he
Creature.
probably doesn't notice then.
It just says verbal. So verbal would be my command that I make. But if it doesn't affect him, I'm assuming he'd probably just hear me say a word and would be like, "What the fuck," you know?
All right, what command were you gonna try to say?
I was gonna say betray, but I guess that doesn't make any sense now.
He looks back at you like, the fuck? As he just
And then
kinda
I
like,
reach into my pocket and I pull out a pearl. One of the 4 pearls that we picked up at the pond where we heated up all them fish.
oh, is this for me? I'm guessing.
Only if you give me something in return, and I put it back in my pocket.
Roll persuasion.
All right. Loading. Come on, baby. Oh, here it is.
He looks
Dodge
back
check Hellfire.
and he closes the door and walks over to you, out of reach from the cell.
Look,
Now, what do you want?
3 of us didn't do anything. It was just that owl guy back there who had a little temper tantrum. This is yours. If that key's mine, what do you say? You didn't
You
take
see
any
him
record
kinda-
of us just yet. It's way too early on. I know the drill.
I'm still gonna need your names, but I'll let you 3 go. Nothing I can do about the other one. He's already gone.
All right, then. I'll give you all of our names.
All right. He goes back to the nearby desk, grabs a clipboard.
You want me to
Alright,
write
go
them
for it.
down?
No, he's just standing there. All right,
All right.
Tats.
His name's Julian.
Who? Do you say that?
Yeah, I say that about Tats.
Okay, yeah. My
All right.
name is Julian. Julian
Julian.
Pentagast. That guy over there, I'm pointing at Atlas. That's Nichols. He just Nichols. It's like Seal, one name. And then him over here. This is Bobby Knuckles.
Me?
Yeah.
Roll deception,
You
and with
What do you
advantage.
mean? It's me, Bobby K. I'm Bobby K ever since my dad taught me how to
Okay.
fist fight.
I mean, he doesn't know you, so he believes it. Nichols, Bobby K. Except he spells it as K-A-Y.
No, K
You
like
can't,
No,
you can't tell what he writes, but
Let him do it. Let him do it.
Julian Pentagast. Alright.
Uh,
I can at least pretend that I get processed you. Then he throws like something at you, at not Atlas, Isaac.
Isaac.
You grab it and it's like
Please.
the same kind of piece. It's that same silver piece of cylinder. Yeah, I guess you're not a changeling. All right, roll the pearl out here and I'll toss you the keys.
All right, here. And I hold it like this. Pearl in one hand.
Nope, you're rolling it out.
I'm putting a lot of trust in you here.
He stands there staring. You're rolling it out.
And I let it go.
can I go for tying string to the pearl really stealthily?
Do you have string?
Yeah, I do. It's part of my base.
Really,
kit.
really quickly, he does it.
I have 10 feet of string. I want to use.
I'd say he already dropped it. He already said he dropped
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I was gonna try to do the quarter trick.
But yeah, as the pearl bounces on the ground, he reaches down, grabs it, pockets
Worth
it.
100 gold.
Yeah, well, maybe my wife will like it anyways. We'll see. And he tosses you the key. Wait at least 10 minutes, otherwise it looks a little suspicious for both of us.
Sure, 10 minutes. Bobby, keep time. I point over to Nork.
You got it, Jay.
Ah, God damn it. And he goes back out, rubbing the back of his head. Need a fucking drink. And head over to the Gold Cross. And he walks out the door. You guys notice
Gold
that you're...
Cross. Okay, good. Sorry, I was just writing that down.
Yep. So you notice that there's nobody else with you in the cell. You're just kind of sitting there in a room by yourselves, a desk about 10 feet away from the cell itself. Normally
Man,
things
our
where somebody would
fucking
be
monk.
posted up.
What the fuck was he thinking?
I guess we're not going to get a chance to find out, but we should definitely try to have a plan to cause a distraction if we do need to get out of here with Serwin. If things really do hit the fan.
I guess we're gonna have to find out a way to save his tail too.
All
But
right,
at least we'll be getting out of here.
cutting away to Serwin.
Oh lord.
So Serwin, you come to as they're dragging you down what feels like a stone hallway as you wake up to the sound of the feeling of like your head concussing against the ground.
Okay, fair.
You see that there every like about 10 or 20 feet there's a cell on the right. There seems to be, it's filled with people who either look like, you know, kind of the average thief or thug, sometimes the stray child, or like somebody who really doesn't look like they're supposed to be there. And they pull you and toss you into a cell. There's a pile of hay with a blanket on top and a bucket. There's no window or anything to this place.
Oh.
Okay, and the walls and floor are all stone.
Yes.
Okay.
As you look, as your eyes kind of readjust from the concussion, you look across the hall and you hear, "Little bird."
Oh, it's Claw!
What are you doing here?
We just came to save you. I guess it's just me now, but
Good job! How are we getting out?
I need to think about that.
Oh,
I do not have a plan yet. First part was finding you. I've heard you're sentenced to execution.
yeah, they came and took the shop.
I'm sorry for all the trouble we've caused.
Bobble! You see Buppy
Bumpy!
in the same cell next to Hloff.
At least they kept you guys together.
Bobble! You see him jumping up and down, looking at you.
They're like across.
Yeah, they're like directly across about a 10-foot hallway. You'd also notice that most of your items have been taken off of you, besides just like the regular clothes you wear.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. I do not know how to use it. What do I let me look around. What do I see? Other than the
Roll,
stack of hay in the bucket.
roll perception.
Alright. Okay.
You have a
They're
feeling that
perceiving.
it's a little bit colder than it should be if you were at ground level, so you know that you're underground. Specifically, the way that the air is chilled and the way it moves. You also notice the cells aren't particularly full. There's like not that many people down here. And yeah, from I guess because you rolled a nat 20. From the echoes of the hallway, you also notice that it seems like it's probably several other hallways, but beyond this one, from the sounds that you hear of other prisoners and guards walking around.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you do, little bird?
I beat up a guard. Actually, I only wailed on him once. I was already pretty beat up before, so.
Why'd you do that?
Find the prison. Figure out where you are. We were already not off on the right foot, so it wasn't that challenging to land myself in here off.
Right, the left foot.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
More of a right foot guy.
Yeah. That's my kicking foot.
What? What do you have anything in your cell other than hay and the bucket?
We got 2 buckets.
Oh, good to know. All right. Is there anyone down the hall that way?
Yeah, shut up! Trying to get some sleep.
How far do they sound?
I'll say with that perception, you notice they're probably like 50 feet down the hall.
Is it dark down here?
It's pretty dark. You can see rather clearly. It's all dim light for you, but it would actually no, it's all dim light. It's like sparse, scattered torches.
Okay. And the walls are stone, right? Would I
Yep.
be strong enough to break them? On
You
either
can try.
side?
You can try.
I'll try the in-between cells wall first. Because the other
Alright.
wall might just have dirt behind it.
Roll attack.
Alright, let's try an unarmed strike. Alright, I do not.
You kind of just strike into it, but then you kind of hit it weird, and your wrist twists inward like that.
Ouch. Okay. Do I notice any weak spots in my room?
With that perception check, there doesn't really seem to be anything particularly weak about it. It's just like brick and mortar, kind of like just stones with cement around it, making stone walls.
What about the lock?
Seems like an average lock.
And
You
there are
would need a key.
bars?
Yes, it's barred.
Okay. Is there a light in my room?
No.
Hmm.
The only light is from the torches in the hallway.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take a long rest.
Okay, you're gonna take a nap. Going back to you guys. It's been 10 minutes.
All right, Bobby, what time we at?
I forgot.
All right, well then. I think it's been about 10 minutes. I go ahead and I jiggle the lock, unlock the gate.
Right. As you walk out, nobody seems to pay any mind. You see the guard walk over to you, and like he kind of like quickly looks around, and just like opens the door, pretends like he's the one who opened it, and just kind of like nods you towards the front gate.
Yep.
What time is it?
It's getting late. It's the sun is like setting.
So is it kind of dark?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to roll stealth.
You're still inside the building.
Okay, so we're not out yet.
You're not outside the
We're just
building.
out of there.
You're in like the
But we're
main.
trying.
You're in the main hall, essentially, of what would kind of be like a processing building.
There's some dude like doing paperwork, just watching you go like.
Sly Cooper style.
But can I just roll stealth? See if I get it.
Sure. You're in the middle of a brightly lit room. You do not stealth. You just kind of see you like when Kronk is sneaking past that old man and Kronk's big room and yeah, it's more like that.
Damn. All right. Well, that didn't work. My knees are kind of hurting. I just wanted to stretch a little bit after spending all that time in that cell. 10 minutes is a long time for me. And then I just sort of start walking towards the front gate.
All right. You guys make your way out, and the sun is kind of setting. You see the golden hour kind of like dye the church a bright like orange. You see it reflecting on the river and the the large lake to your right as you step outside. People seem to be kind of quieting down for the day.
Are there any people around the lake?
Yeah, you see the stray person walking from place to place.
All right, we're gonna figure out how to get this bird out of here or not, because to my knowledge, is the only reason why we came here, right?
Well, the bird and who the bird was after.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be able to do that.
Owls
We
are
need some kind of-
wise, not too smart, but
We need
they're
some kind of
wise.
diversion. So, I think, uh, I think Atlas should go on a walk with some of this, and I hand Atlas a small pouch.
Take
What's
it.
that?
Oh, just something we picked up while you were asleep in one of our travels.
Well, what's it do?
Well, it's just something. Alice just needs to go for a walk and relax. He seems to be pretty stressed out, but it's just some. They're just some sugar cubes. He's gonna go find some horses. And I open the bag, and there's literally just like literally just like 6 white cubes.
Sounds good to me. I'll take the bridge. Start
Okay.
walking out on town.
Yeah, it's getting dark, so the cloak probably works really good right now. So, and then we're gonna go try to find Serwin. So we need to go to where he was impounded, or what?
You saw
Should
him
we
last
really be
being
letting?
taken off to the church.
Oh yeah. So okay, so cross the bridge and go to the church, Isaac. Well,
Should
Well,
we
you-
really be letting Big Metal Baddie over there like walk on off on his own?
let
You
him.
see me like shouldering people as I walk on.
Look at him go!
You
No,
see,
I-
you
I-
see, hey, and you see like people get knocked down as Atlas just kind of plows through them.
This is gonna be a mess.
What do you mean? He's having such a good time. Look, he's completely inconspicuous, and then
I'll
he'll be
look back
fine.
and wave.
He doesn't even smile.
And that's one of his most endearing qualities.
his friendly disposition does not radiate.
But yeah, radiates disarmament. He's very disarming, I think.
Oh
So,
god.
and we start making our way to the church.
All right,
I,
I guess
as
that
you
means we go on this one.
Oh, go ahead.
no, yeah,
I
go
think we
ahead,
just have to
Atlas.
go the long way.
I was gonna say, I walk along the lake here.
Okay.
And then I pull the pouch and slowly just pour him out as I keep walking.
All right, there's only
Out into
six.
the lake.
There's only 6 cubes of that dust.
Is this to tell me that I should not waste them?
No, it's that like how many. It's more asking how many of those cubes would you toss in.
How much does each one take up again?
It's 15 cubic feet of water.
And how many cubic feet is this lake?
It's a large lake. You guys are not to scale. I just didn't.
Okay, alright then.
It is a large lake.
Damn.
I do not do that.
Yeah, we'll just stuff him
Okay, I wanted to make sure that there's an understanding. It is like I said several times. It's a large lake to your left. It's
I
not,
can.
not a little garden
I
pond.
just did a leisurely walk, like you said, like Nork said, and I just continue around and I meet them back and I'm like, "Tell me
Atlas.
good luck."
So as you are slipping off,
Had to
as you're
cool
doing
off
that
for a
lap,
moment.
about halfway through that lap, right here. One sec. Pull up the map. On the map. Map. On the map. Where are you? There you are. Here you go. As you're walking the lake, you come across a familiar face waving and walking towards you. You see Julian.
Hey, yo.
This don't sound no good.
Hey man, where were you guys? You left me completely unconscious. I woke up and then this guy was poking me in the face with a metal rod.
You smell different.
Roll perception.
Was it a silver metal rod? Do you guys see anything on the map, or is it just black for you?
It's Julian.
Wait, what did he say? We left him on the cart.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta zoom out a bunch, Alex.
Wait,
Oh, I
but
only see a tiny
he was-
square.
he was taken with us though.
No, he wasn't. He was left in the
Oh,
cart.
he wasn't. Oh yeah, sorry. We got caught up in some things.
All right, where is everybody?
Oh, they're off. I'm about to catch up with them now. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, one sec. I found a nice bar over here called the Golden Cross. We can maybe meet up there.
The Golden Cross. Where?
It's just a little north of here.
Well, let's meet up with them first, and then we can take everyone.
All right, lead on.
Okay, I'll lead on.
As you do so, he gets
He's gonna stab you in the fucking back.
Yeah, he's gonna attack. That is a
Look.
24.
Oh, okay.
Do you have shield in your spells?
No.
Damn.
No.
You'd be like a 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You'd be a 24 if you had shield. It'd still hit.
Pull up the character sheet real quick. As you suddenly feel a sword stab you in the back, and you take 6 points of damage. Wait, no. Yeah, 6 points of piercing damage in your back. If anybody wants to play battle music, now is the time.
Dun 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 dun.
Music. Wait, it should be creepy music since
Dun,
I'm
dun, dun.
caught off guard.
Yeah. Which is the bot? Is it dot player / player that does YouTube?
And now we will roll initiative.
Not that one. This one.
Play like Lavender Town or something.
God, so nothing supports. Are you serious?
So now is it my turn? Since it's just like two tangoing right now.
Well, no, that was a surprise round. Now we roll initiative to decide.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, I found a Spotify one.
Got a 10.
Alright, he rolled higher. So as you turn around and see Julian's grin as he has the sword in your back. You see him kind of mutter to himself and like put out a hand, and you suddenly see 3 copies of Julian pop up.
Yeah, fuck. He mirror imaged you.
It is now your
I
turn.
have something for that. Hold on.
So if you look at the bot commands if you want to see my journey with trying to wrestle some fucking metal music into this. What a nightmare. We need some better designers and programmers for sure. A fucking nightmare.
It's funny.
Okay. I use. So if I use Thunderwave,
Thundercloud.
where do I need to be for it to affect all three?
Here,
Did I
let's
slice anything?
Oh, he's triangulating. Alice is doing Pythagorean's theorem.
So he's like right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't move my guy for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Oh, weird. Maybe did I make you a map token?
Oh, for
No.
sure he's a token.
No, you're a
That's not-
regular token. You should be able to move it. Weird.
It's a strange like mini map, like a mini map.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm
Um,
not able to move it at all.
they all appeared around you like this, so you'd be able to hit 2 of them.
What if I moved back to this space here? Would I be able to hit all three or all four? I mean.
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
You will take an opportunity attack to do so, though.
That's fine.
Right? That is a 12.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. As you step back, he slashes at you, but you bring up your shield and block it as you step away, gaining ground.
I don't have my shield up.
Oh, okay.
Just yeah.
It's still same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So then you parry his sword away as you step back, gaining ground away from him.
Okay.
So how are we gonna? Are you just gonna move for me, or?
Yeah, I can just move it for you. 1 sec. So you want to move here, right?
Diagonally one. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do Thunderwave.
Okay,
So
and
effect.
that is a Constitution saving throw, correct?
50 feet cube. I'm trying to see. Oh yes, make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Open up his.
And he takes damage no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just double the damage if it's failed.
And your DC is 12. That is a 5. So. I don't think the clones have to make a Constitution saving throw, do they?
They should dissipate if they fail. If it's the same rules as Baldur's Gate, at least. I don't know. It is the core rule set, so.
Let me look at it real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pee real quick while you do that too.
Yep.
Do you mind if we take like a 5? Because I kind of want to make coffee real quick too, if that's alright.
Well, we have limited time because Alex is going to be leaving soon. Or he has to go early, only after 2.5 hours. So I'd really like to have as much time as we can. I mean, it says once they take damage, they'd fail. And I'd say... well, I guess the 3 duplicates also have to make their own con saves. So. 2 of them make it, so one of them definitely goes down.
Alrighty then. What a miss.
Alright, so one of the duplicates failed and disappeared as the main body still takes 8 damage.
Door.
Hey! And it is now his turn, and he will kind of like you see all four images of fake Julian go down, like cover their ears from this thunderous boom at him. As one of them disappears, he then stands up and rushes at you,
Bring it.
along with
this
the other
way.
two that following suit. That is a math. Dirty 20.
Nice. It's
All right. And as he does that, you're going to see the blade as he stabs you glow a bright purple. And as it hits you, it will deal. So, 5 points of piercing damage and 8 points of psychic damage. As you suddenly feel your circuitry, like the inner workings of your mind, begin to stutter and clank against itself.
All right. I'm pulling up my little ability things. Can't remember how to get to them though.
you know what I'm talking about, like those two abilities that you had me.
Oh, your maneuvers.
Yeah, maneuvers. There you go. But I can't remember how to get to that little page. Oh, here it is.
Attributes of abilities.
And how many superiority dice do I have?
You have 2.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do another
Thunderwave?
clap or whatever. Yeah, Thunderwave. Yeah.
Alright. Then first he will roll, and then his clones will roll. That is a 13 for him, so it passes. Oh wait, the other ones go away because they took damage no matter what. Okay, yeah, you're right. Never mind. The other 2 are gone, so it's just him. I'm sorry.
Oh,
If you want, yeah, you can
do
change
that
it. You can
effect
change it. You can
now?
change it.
Okay.
My bad.
No, you're fine.
Because I forgot it's just taking damage in general makes them severe.
I am going to instead
Do an acid stream on him.
Alright, so that's a dex save for him, correct?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he has high dex, doesn't he?
Probably.
I mean, I'm gonna do it anyways, but.
It's a 16. So he gets out of the way. Yeah, he doesn't take damage at all.
Okay. I'm gonna use my second wind
Okay.
and
do a slash at him. My moon blade.
You mean action surge?
Yeah, you mean
What's that?
action search. Not,
Yeah. Second wind would be you gaining back hit points.
for some reason it doesn't show me what the attack roll
Oh, there
was.
we go. Yeah,
Okay.
ignore that first thing. 16?
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage,
And then
unless the damage has already been rolled. Okay, no, it hasn't. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
Alright. As he stabs into you and you feel that damage, you quickly raise your blade and slash downwards. He jumps back, but not before you manage to slash across his chest. Ah! Ah! Cheeky fuck.
That's it. What time of day is it?
It's like the sun is just almost over the horizon and set.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright.
I really need to keep this open. All right, and he is going to attack at you again. This time.
Is he like the same size as me or smaller? I'm assuming
He's the
smaller,
same size as Julian,
right?
so he's a medium-sized creature.
Gotcha. Because it says if the creature attacking you is the same size as you or smaller, they also need to make a strength saving throw. But the DC
That's if you.
17.
That's if you use the ability.
Oh, okay.
Not.
I don't do that.
And
on.
he's gonna look at you, and you're gonna see him raise his hand, and you're gonna hear the voice like kind of echo through your head, and say, "What did the grape say when it got crushed? Nothing. Let out a little wine. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
No wisdom.
So no good for him.
Wisdom save.
I mean,
So like the
it's the same for
save
him.
in the top left.
Yeah, it's the same for him because he doesn't have proficiency in wisdom saving throws.
Mm.
And that is a failure. You fall down, like you have this kind of like smell circuit in your malfunction in your brain as you fall to the ground, and you're almost forced to release a ha 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 as you're laughing on the ground. You are now prone. And it's like, oh my god, why don't I just keep this open here? He is he can't actually do anything else. He's gonna step away from you though. And since you're prone, you can take a swing. You will be at disadvantage.
Sure, why not?
1, 2, 3.
15.
That is wow. Jesus. Yeah, that's enough to hit. So roll damage.
7.
As you do, as you're falling to the ground, like chuckling your weird robotic voice, you reach out and slash at him, getting at his thigh as he steps away. Alright,
So
it is your turn, and you are now prone currently. And I believe you need to make another wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Can I do both those in the same turn? Well, I guess
Well, first you have to make the wisdom saving throw to see if you can.
Right.
I'll just see if I can do it.
Not enough. So he's actually going. So you're still on the ground, laughing.
Cackling.
Yeah, you're still down there, and incapacitated until you save this wisdom saving throw. So stepping away from you from that slash, he sees that you're still down, and he's gonna rush at you, and he's gonna attack. This time with advantage because you're prone.
No.
That's a nat 20.
Alright, let me eat it.
All right.
The
And
damage
he's-
of dealing with boss.
All right. It's gonna be a lot of dice. So once again, that familiar purple light is gonna shine out of the blade, and he's gonna deal 8 points of slashing damage, and 11 plus 2, 13 plus 3, 16 points of psychic damage. So 13 plus 8.
Yep.
You good?
Yep.
Okay.
Ready to go.
All right. Go ahead and roll wisdom save again.
Damn.
You're still down and like letting out your weird robotic chuckle. He's gonna attack
That's a good
again.
joke.
Attack with advantage again.
Do any of us get suspicious of his absence for too long?
This fight has not been going on for that long, and he went on a big walk around the lake. That does not hit. So as he like stabs downward again, as you're like chuckling, you manage to like turn in and like just strafes off against the shoulder of his of your armor. Go ahead and roll another wisdom save.
Let's do it.
You can see the door swing open.
Yeah. Whatever here.
And that is just short. You're still down. And he's gonna try to attack again. Will you just die already? That's a 23. So that's gonna hit.
That hits.
Yep.
It's a nice blow.
That's 8 points of slashing damage, 6 points of psychic damage. So 14.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gone.
All right. As you fade out of consciousness, you see the face change. You see his face change from Julian to a paler complexion of a human with like a spot of like tan going down his face. And a smile. Finally, it took me forever to find you guys. All right. After you don't know if you're dead, but
I gotta do death saving throws right now.
you're good. So we can stop the battle music, and it is now back to Nork and Isaac. The hours go by, the sun is fully set, it is now dark, and Atlas has not come back. It has been about an hour.
You know, Nichols has been gone for a hot minute now.
I'm beginning to think we should go look for him. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause now we have 2 missing partners in this merry band. So.
Yeah, definitely gotta stick together. All right, well, let's go. It seems like he went clockwise, so.
We're gonna do our loop around the lake.
All right, as you guys
Yeah.
go on your loop, are you asking anybody anything, or are you just walking around, or just walking?
I'm just gonna see if there's anything suspicious around. I have no reason to question anyone at this point.
All right, go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah.
You guys like find my dismembered body parts and you have to put me back together, like
Oh
Like
my
C-3PO.
God.
yeah, like
Dumpty.
C-3PO.
Either one of you rolls with advantage, or both of you roll perception.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Sorry, my thing is still loading up.
Okay.
We're not
There
gonna
we
perceive
go.
too much if I'm the only one rolling. Nice. Well, yeah, with advantage.
If only.
Now you both rolled, so it'll be a 9 and a 10.
No.
You don't really notice anything as you walk around.
I have a negative in wisdom, so that's
So sad.
it's
Hey,
pretty bad.
Maybe we should just try walking around again, see if we notice anything a second time.
All right, the day is getting It's getting darker and darker as you go by. You try to do
Is
another
there
lap,
anyone-
and you still haven't
Is there
noticed
any-
Atlas.
Is there anyone else outside?
You can roll. Yeah, there's still some people walking around, but
Is there like a side street kind of like food shack that's like open to the public and everything, like can get like a good view of the area?
I'd say on your second lap, when you get to this spot right here, you notice there's quite a few people standing outside of what seems to be a tavern.
Okay, I'm gonna approach the group.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Just put a bunch of people like sitting at the standing tables, like putting back beers.
Yeah, let's go see if these guys have seen anything.
Or yeah, if we can hear anything. Yeah, can I learn? Can I use Thieves' Camp once? Is it time? Let's
You
find
can.
out.
You can see if anybody's a thief.
Pig Latin.
Hey, anyone, Inse,
Unte,
Obare.
skinte, Atlase.
Anyone seen a rowboat? I start muttering in my super thief tongue.
So you go up to roll another perception, I guess, to see if you can find somebody who you think would be a thief.
I'll
A
help him
worthy
with that.
recipient.
Okay, now I'd
Oh,
say you both
nice.
like have understanding of like the kind of underbelly of cities. And Nork, you go straight up to a rather harsh-looking gnome who's standing there. He has an eye patch with a scar that runs down his face, red bushy
Beautiful.
beard, and he's standing there on the standing on top of like what essentially is a barrel at the standing bar and just punting back a pint. What do you want?
Yeah. Friend of mine's missing. Thought you'd know something. And I slide silver onto the table.
Don't give him money so soon.
He
You
looks
gotta
at
make him
it,
earn it.
chews on it, and like, a shield got dragged off, and he says, and then he probably says some metal man in a lot of armor got taken away somewhere.
Where to? And I put another piece of silver on the table.
He does the same thing, chews on it again, puts it in his pocket. Went for a swim. And he means like probably down the largest body of water.
Where should we jump from? I put the last piece of silver on the table.
Well, I hear that the swimming in the lake's very nice, and there's access to a nice house on the river, and he's referring to the church is where they likely took him.
They took him. Okay, so my understanding, I don't. Is this like thieves can't talk?
Thieves can't
can I,
talk,
like-
so only Nork knows.
Yeah. So
No
I
fucking
go, I
clue.
look at it a second and I go, they got him in the holy house. They took him through the lake. He's probably pretty fucked. We should try to go in through the lake.
And Sherwin, around this time, the amount of time that's gone by since they went around the lake twice, you hear like metal being dragged along ground. And you see
I wake up.
yeah, and you see Atlas being dragged along, and you see him tossed into the cage with you, along with another bucket.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Atlas, at this point,
Did you say
you
that's me?
gain some consciousness, yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I'm concussed. Oh, where am I?
I don't know. We're locked up.
Last thing I saw was Julian. He had a weird smirk on. Pretty sure it wasn't Julian.
Well, you know, changelings.
Yep, they'll get you every time.
We gotta come up with a plan to get out of here.
Did you make any friends yet?
Metal Man! You hear across the hallway, and you see Cloth and Buffy.
Ah, Cloth, Buppy. So what's the plan?
Well,
Well, oh, go ahead. Hold on.
oh, thank you, little bird. Dinner soon.
Yeah, we don't really have a plan right now.
Apple!
Alright.
my plan so far was to regain my strength and take a nap, which I have done successfully. So
Am I at 1 HP right now?
Yeah, you're both at 1 HP right now.
wait, I thought I slept.
It hasn't been that long. It's been like 4 hours.
Okay.
Can I like investigate the bars to see what we're working with?
And they're hefty bars, about like that thick, and you also don't have any of your weapons with you.
What about the walls?
And the shield, all the walls are kind of brick and mortar. Like it's pretty much like stones with cement around them, holding them to other stones.
Okay. Well, we got two.
We got 2 dummies. We got Serwin. I'm trying to think of ways to get out of this. So you ever come up with any ideas here, Serwin?
We could try clawing our way out, or trying to go up, maybe. See, my skills are flying and punching. And I don't know that either of those will help us here right now.
Guard! Yell for the guard.
You hear no response.
Guard!
That's probably not gonna work.
Hey, who else is in here?
We are also
Me? Now
lonely.
shut the hell up! You hear down the
How
hallway.
long you been here? Look,
What
I'm gonna stay
day?
loud until you start answering questions.
What year is it?
God.
I'm telling you, Atlas, we should probably get some shut-eye. We're not in the best of shape before we start doing anything.
Alright. I sit and yeah. I do my low power mode.
Okay.
Regain health.
It is now nighttime. We're back at the Golden Cross, is what you would learn by now, is the name of the bar that you're at.
Alright, so we have our plan. I've told Isaac, and now it's time to go swim in the lake and try to find an entrance.
All right, so what'd you learn? We go to the lake. I
Yeah.
heard water. I heard building.
Yeah, there's water, and there's hopefully a way to get into the church from the lake. Presumably that's when Alice got maybe snatched, but we know Serwin's there. Alice could be there, so we'll at least find one person, so I think we should go for it. We don't really have any other leads, and it's dark.
He didn't say how to get in through the lake.
Just to go in through the lake.
Well, I don't know about you, but I haven't started sprouting gills just yet, so
Can you
I'd like
shape
to
water
know where
as
I'm
an-
going.
Can you shape water as an air bubble and we just dive down and see what happens?
I can do the water part. I can't do the air bubble part.
A little Moses water pillar elevator shaft at the bottom of the lake style action.
But if you drown down there, I could probably shape the water out of your lungs to try and save your life.
Alright, well if I don't come up and there aren't bubbles, then you know to come back down. I'll go first.
All right.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna make our way towards the lake.
Alright, as you walk towards the lake, it's just a large body of water. The crescent moon is shining reflectively off of it. Nobody really seems to be around. It's getting late. People are kind of just retiring for the night.
Yeah. I have 45 feet of hemp rope. I want to tie that around my tummy and then give Isaac the other end.
Okay. So give this a little tug when you feel like your consciousness is fading.
Yeah, and I'll give it a tug. If
You
no,
reach
no,
the
you're
other
right.
side.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I want to go for it. I want to do a flip into the water, a perfect dive.
Okay. Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
Wow. What a shitty nat 10. Are you kidding
You do a gainer into the.
That's high enough. And then you manage to do a nice lack of splash front dive into the water.
I'm just going down towards the center.
Gets a 7.5.
All right, like I said, it's a big lake, so you swim towards the bottom in the center. You can't really see anything because it's the middle of the night and it's dark water. Well, roll perception.
I have that Fey vision.
It's pitch black. You manage to see. I think you see 30 feet.
Can I
of-
cast? Can I cast
Okay.
light on the rope?
Well, he's already down there and he's looking around. And as you're down there, you notice that there are there seems to be an oddly colored arrangement of seashells leading off into a path along the riverbed.
Let's talk on the road. Let's talk
I
on the
pull
road.
him up.
Yeah. There's an unordered path over there. I think we should go check it out.
Okay. Did you find out where it leads to?
No. Not enough
Well,
air.
looks like you're going back down.
Oh god.
So as you're down there,
So-
Can you
give
shoot
us-
me with some water jet to give me some extra time?
I don't know about that, but I can. Is there like a flow of water? Like, is there like a flow of water in one direction or another? It's just
not
a lake.
really.
It's
It's
just a
a
still lake.
lake. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could. I guess I could shape water to push it into a direction in some sense. I don't know if that's going to jet propel you through the water.
Anything helps. It's fucking cold.
It could move a little boat pretty fast though.
All
How
right,
about you take this? And I like slap. What do you have on you? That's like an item.
Like it's an item. I have a bow.
Yeah. All right. I slap your bow with light, and so it is now glowing, an angelic beaming light.
Nice. Thank
Alright.
you. And my bow shapeshifts into a bib because that's one of its features is it can just shapeshift. Now I have a baby bib that just has a big halo on the front of it, glowing.
Very cute.
It can
Now
change
go find out where that path leads.
moderately what it's shaped like. In the end, it's still going to take up the same amount of space as a bow.
Oh, I see. Okay, so then not a bib, but a onesie.
It's not going to turn into. It's not going to turn into clothes.
Damn it! Yeah, no, I just have to keep trying until I get a heart. No, it's just how. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, so I take Mr. Bright Bow, and we go in. We go in towards the path.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw
Woohoo!
or a con check, not saving throw. All right. It takes you a while because you keep having to keep going down and then back up and then down and then back up. It very easily goes beyond the 50 feet of the rope. So, what do you do once you reach the end of the rope?
I pull the rope out of Isaac's hands and keep swimming.
All right, it takes you about an hour of swimming as you keep going up and down, diving to make sure that you're following the shells. And eventually you reach the other side of the lake, and the shells lead off into an underwater path, an underwater tunnel.
Right, I blubber, hey Isaac, please help me, I'm so cold, there's a path, God, I'm so cold, please.
Well, you're on the other side of the lake now, so you have to swim back.
Yeah, and you pulled the rope, so now I'm just kind of standing there like,
I
guess
can't
he's
shout.
dead.
It is a large lake. I don't understand what you guys don't understand about this.
Okay,
Lakes
Oh.
carry sound very well.
So I
So
can't
if
even
you shout,
One that you have
I
to
can't
take an
even
hour to
shoot.
swim across? No.
glowing, so my boat's still glowing, and I hold it up and I start waving it back and forth to see if Isaac can see it in the distance.
Isaac, roll perception.
Oh, that's a terrible perception.
You're gonna get it. It's gonna be nat 20. Give me that nat 20.
Even if I get a nat 20, that's still going to be -1.
Give me a nat 30. Oh my god!
Yeah, see?
Wait, you got his.
I'm like reading my book. I pull the rope out of me, and then I'm just
oh
like,
god damn.
Are you kidding me? We're so close.
Yeah. He's
I'm
just
jotting
reading
down
his
in my
book.
notebook.
After
I'm just
the
writing down in my
rope had been
notebook.
pulled away from his hand, he's just
Nork
reading his
is
notebook.
dead. Atlas is probably dead. Serwin's definitely gonna get executed.
guy-
Well,
this
looks
guy
like the
sucks.
adventure's at an end.
This guy
I
sucks.
am gonna go back to work.
I'm gonna set an arrow in where I'm at in the riverbank and tie the string to it and lead it to the lake. And I'm just gonna start swimming back. Fucking.
The string is only 10, is like not that long, right?
No, it's not that long, but my bow is still super golden, and if I go in the opposite direction of the riverbank, not having to go down to check every 10 feet, it shouldn't take an hour to get across, and I should be
Just
able to
around the river bend.
just
Wait,
go.
I'm confused what you're doing with the string though.
I'm just trying. I'm tying it to an arrow where I'm at, so I can find it in the dark a little
Okay.
easier.
Okay,
Hopefully.
so you're just leaving the string and the arrow there.
Yeah, I'm leaving it
Okay,
there.
you're
Yeah.
not trying to like lead a trail of the.
No,
Okay,
no,
got
no,
it.
no.
Okay, got it.
No, that's insane.
So it still it takes you a little while, but not as long. And Isaac, you see like splashing on the water surface coming towards you in the night.
I scratch out that little note saying that Nork is dead, and I like close it up.
Hey,
You're
so
alive.
Rambo, yeah, and you're dry as hell, and you're getting us across this river because I found a path, and I am so tired of swimming. So get your ass in the water, and we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
We're gonna go. All right. I shape
going-
water a 5-foot block. That takes a 5-foot square block of ice. I step onto it. I shape water to kind of push myself forward, like on my own little raft.
I go,
I'm just
oh,
constant-
John, I do a running flip to tackle you onto your ice floe.
Are you in the lake still? I thought you were like still swimming.
I thought you got out of the water to talk to
I'm
you.
out.
Oh,
the
you
lake.
got out of the water? Oh, okay, yeah. All right, fine.
So-
You can come join me.
No, I'm jumping your ass.
All right. Competitive. Are you trying to resist him jumping and probably knocking you off the ice?
I'm gonna try and stay on the ice.
All right, both of you roll athletics or acrobatics, either or.
Yes.
Both are pretty weak. Athletics, acrobatics is better.
All right, Nork, you just replace Isaac on the ice cube as you just kind of like slam into him. He falls off, and you just left standing on this big ice cube.
And then I go, I swam for an hour and a half, and you could have made a fucking ice raft? Are you kidding me?
You've known this before. I've shown it to you. I shape water again and get rid of the ice block he's standing on.
Nork, you fall into the water as the ice that you're standing on dissipates and disappears.
Now we're both
Friends are gonna
wet,
be dead
loser.
because our friends are dead because we can't get across the lake because you forgot to build an ice raft.
Oh, I didn't forget.
Oh,
Looks like
you're
you
such
forgot.
You're such a dick, Isaac, and I'm ready to go.
All right, I shape water. I shape water. Another ice raft, and I climb up onto it. Get on
Alright.
if you're coming with.
I start swimming.
As you guys are
Suit
doing all
yourself.
of that, back to Serwin and Atlas, you hear a bell, somebody slamming on a cowbell or what maybe is probably like a metal pot. All right, you rats, dinner time! And you see several guards walk by and slide open your cells and like push you down the hallway. As you're going down the hallway, you're there with Fluff and Buppy as well, and you see the source of the voice, and it's a very familiar looking gnome, elderly gnome, with a very long beard and wearing overalls and a hat.
Is it what's his face? I keep wanting to say Schmebulok, but it's not. I know it's not.
He looks
Where'd that
exactly
name come from?
Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like Unum.
Oh, but it's not Uno?
He doesn't say anything to you as you guys make eye
How's our
contact.
health?
You guys are. It still hasn't been a full 8 hours.
Can I roll for
Short rest? Yeah, you can do short
Yeah.
rest.
Okay. I'm gonna do
I'll do a short rest too. Actually, I accidentally already hit the button for long rest. I know I had like 1 HP though.
Alright.
So that's the last of your hit dice, correct?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So Sarah, you can roll your hit dice too.
How many? Just one?
You haven't used any, I don't think, right?
No.
You have 4 of them then.
Alright, I'm gonna roll them all. Oops. Reroll again. And again.
Alright, you gain all that health.
Alright. Cool. So 16 plus 5, 21, plus 9, 30.
Alright, you come to an underground tunnel that's much wider. There's about around 20 people in there, in this specific hall. There's about 40 guards in total, is what you would guess. As you walk in, a guard is just kind of reaching into a bucket and like slopping some slop onto your tray that was provided for you, and just goes as he like nods you over to one of the tables.
I take my slop and I go to one of the tables.
You sit down
Sorry.
and Flop and Buffy follow you. Atlas?
I don't even go up and get a tray. I just walk straight to the table.
Okay.
All right, we're sitting there.
As you sit there, the elderly gnome goes up to them and says, "You know what time it is? You should have been leaving me alone for my afternoon nap."
You don't seem too stressed about being here.
Being where?
Here, in the cell.
I mean, I get a nice slop. I got a place to sleep.
I guess those are some pros. I kind of like scan around to see what other faces are around. If there's like anyone that seems like they know a little more than the others.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Damn. I've been getting goofed today.
Everybody just seems to be minding their own business, eating their slop.
I would like to look around the room.
Alright, you can also roll investigation.
Would that not be perception?
He's
You're
oblivious.
looking for something specifically. Are you looking for something or just keeping an eye out?
I just want to look around for the atmosphere. Similar
Alright.
to what I did with the cell.
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception then.
Right.
And it's just a bunch of, you hear the clanking of people's like spoon onto their trays, and the occasional grunting, and you notice that some of the guards are talking to each other, but that's about it.
Baby boy.
He looks like a puma. Like a puma.
Wow.
Black Panther.
I would like to. How high are the ceilings?
It's about like 20 feet up.
How many exits do I notice?
There's 4 exits to this rather rectangular room. Guards at each one.
How high is the ceiling in here? Or sorry, not how high. Is there anything on the ceiling like a light?
No, just the walls are kind of like have torches.
You want to say something?
Walls
So
have
it's
eyes.
dark as you go up higher.
It would be maybe a little bit darker, not much.
All right. No windows in this room still.
Nope.
And they're serving the food. Is there
Hmm.
any sort of barrier between where they're serving
Barrier.
the food and here?
No, it's just the guard kind of reaching into like a trough essentially and like tossing out slop as the prisoners enter.
Okay. Where are we getting our water from?
Same spot. The guard would give the water from like a trough.
A trough of water?
You are prisoners.
Do I notice any grates?
Not really. There's not really any grates. It's just kind of like a stone room.
And we're not chained down or anything.
Nope.
Okay. Are there restrooms?
Your bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to go far.
So what the hell are you guys? You see the gnome look at you
You
guys.
said what? Did he say what the hell are you guys?
Yeah, you actually like notice him saying that as he like poking you with a spoon. Atlas.
I just knocked the spoon away.
Hey! That's fine, I got a spare. You reach
What
in,
the
you
hell
see
are
him
you?
reach into his pants and pull out another one.
I ask him what he is. The hell are you?
Well, I'm Duo!
Nice to meet you, Duo. I shake his hand. Really firmly.
Do you happen to know Unum?
Oh yeah, that's my brother!
Why are you in here?
Well, some fine folk came over to me while I was chilling out in Lowtown. They said that I needed something called a permit. And then they took me away when I said I don't have any permit.
Does Unum know you're...
No, we tend to just kind of go out and do our own things. Every once in a while we'll all congregate, but...
We met Unum. He's a little
Really?
strange.
How was he?
He's an interesting fellow.
Yeah,
He
between
sold
you
us
and
some
me,
goods.
he's a little weird.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you're the normal
And he
one.
looks over his... Somebody just called me weird.
I think it's the same guy. It's like a river town situation from Avatar, where the one guy is every merchant.
Oh, yeah. I wonder. So, you wouldn't happen to have a jar of bees, would you?
Huh?
Didn't
Why would I
think
keep
so.
a jar of bees?
Oh, the jar of bees would actually be so helpful. Because even if they took it, it would come back to you, maybe, I think. Or you throw it
Why
before you wind up in jail.
why would I have a jar of bees?
Oh, we gave a jar of bees to Unum. You know, I don't know how it gets around.
Why did he take a jar of bees from you?
Oh, we traded it.
Did the bees have honey?
No, they attack you.
Huh.
Someone will make use of it. We did. Quite a few times, actually. Anyway, you know how to get out of here?
No. I mean, every once in a while I see a bunch of soaking wet people come in, but
Soaking wet people, huh?
mm-hmm.
Do you know exactly where we are?
Well,
Yes, you can hear wet.
I'd estimate we're about 40 feet underground and somewhere near a body of water.
Put something on your butt.
Not possibly under a body of water?
I never saw the aside. I never saw the lake, so I wouldn't suspect it at all.
Yes, you were unconscious long before they got to the lake. So
Mm-hmm.
Can I look around at their guards? Like, how many guards are there?
like I said, there's about 40 guards.
In
So it's
the
like-
room?
It's like Loud Guy.
Boy.
Yeah.
More
Big
fucking,
fur
like,
boy.
guards than there are prisoners.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good for about 5 more minutes. By the way.
And okay, so as Isaac and Nork swim along and they find you guys get back to the base of the cave. that is at the bottom of the lake.
All right. So is this like a underwater cave that's like open? You know, like
Yeah,
we can
it's-
just like hop on in like a little dock, kind of like the
It's
other place
filled
was.
with water. It is at the bottom of the lake.
Ah, all right. I'm looking for air, and fast. Going to the top of this
Yeah,
cave
buoyancy
system.
go.
As
Buoyancy
you-
go up.
As you get to the other side of the lake and you come back up for air, you, Isaac, see a very familiar pink face. And
Pink face.
with familiar horns and a long frilly dress, you see pink tiefling look over at you and say, "Oh, Isaac, what are you doing out?" And that's where we'll end.
Insane. What?
Which one is
Isaac
this
there.
one?
I
I
told
see
you which
there.
city they're in.
Oh, that's true.